Got this email, rad@radradio.com, from Maggot Cody.
Hey, Cody.
He says, I have a thing that bothers Dawn's story. I've been sick, allergies, for the past several days, just super congested and a sore throat. 2 nights ago in the shower, I finally felt something dislodge in my sinuses from the steam.
God, oh God, oh God, oh
And I
God.
thought to myself, oh yeah, here we go.
No!
So with a deep breath, I plugged one nostril and blew my nose like I've never blown my nose before.
No!
As I looked down at my hand, I saw the biggest pile of snot I've ever seen.
Oh, God. Okay, we don't need details.
This thing was silly putty-like consistency and the size of my whole hand.
Oh, my God.
That's like an awful oyster. As I wash it off my hand, it all came off at once and it hit the shower pan, making an audible thud. I was absolutely shocked that it all came from my sinuses, but the relief was heavenly.
Oh.
So, Rob, Brandon, and Kyle, am I wrong for being proud of this, or is it just a guy thing?
I'm jealous.
Yeah, that's a story.
Sounds great.
That's a story you got to tell.
It's always nice to get that solid relief. Oh, my gosh.
Breathe easy now.
And a snot pile the size of your hand.
I haven't experienced this with the nose, but I had a bunch of flour jammed in my ears for a couple years, and when I went to the doctor and they forced the wad of flour out, it was like the clouds had parted. It was, I could see, I could hear, I could taste again. It was amazing.
And why did you have flour in your ears?
Oh, me and my best friend used to, her and I were just really rambunctious. We would play a lot of tricks and stuff on each other. So she broke a bag of flour across my head when I was turning the corner one day. We used to have pillow fights and we'd put oranges in sacks and beat each other with them because they don't leave bruises.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Is it bad that I really want oysters right now? Barbecued oysters?
It's expected.
It's snot, Kyle.
Oh, gross.
Here's another one. A freak accident occurred on eastbound I-10 in Florida after lightning struck the roadway and ejected a large chunk of pavement from the road. Meteorologist Haley Brink says that the energy from a lightning strike has to go somewhere, and when lightning strikes an object, such as pavement, it can cause that object to explode due to the lightning's pressure blast wave, which is caused by the sudden superheating of the air surrounding the lightning strike. In fact, lightning can heat the air as it passes through to 50,000 degrees Fahrenheit, 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun.
That's hot.
It goes into the pavement. Out comes this big chunk of roadway, which is then propelled right into the windshield of a truck.
Jesus, it's like a superhero movie, but there's no superhero.
It enters the cabin through the windshield, shatters the glass, and then comes out the back. There's the front, there's the back.
God. Oh, my God.
Shattered the front and the back. The guy's just driving along.
How's the person?
They're both okay. They went to the hospital with minor injuries. But
I would not be okay mentally.
there is something else to be scared of as you drive down the road into the
Movies, I'm feeding you lies. Movie Master.
Stop it. God.
I'm having,
And they're boogers.
empathy snot. Or
Jesus.
Let's get you qualified to be one of the 11 different winners for $10,000 cash divvied up between you. Caller 18 will guess first. Hi, John.
Good morning.
All right, John, if you know the name of the movie, you'll be our qualifier. If not, we'll go to Jerry. You there, Jerry?
Yep.
All right.
Oh, ew.
And caller, Jerry just hung up on us. Okay,
Hi,
bye, Jerry.
I
Jerry's
don't
not
blame
there.
him. All the snot going around.
Dennis, are you there?
Top of the morning, Rad.
All right.
Stop it.
So we only
I
have-
beg you.
We only have 2 guessers, John and then Dennis, for Master of Movies. I don't know where the hell we dug this one up from, but this one is so old. Even making the joke about Dawn being in high school doesn't work. This is a drama romance from when my mom was a teenager.
What?
This movie came out before both my father and mother-in-law were born.
Why are we doing this?
Well,
It is a classic.
Oh, okay.
on Mother's Day, Rob's mom and I were canoodling and we watched this movie, so it just made me think of it.
It's from 1954.
Could have had class. I could have been a contender. I could have been somebody.
And that is one of the most famous movie quotes of all time.
Totally.
So we need the name of that 1954 movie.
Could have had class. I could have been a contender. I could have been somebody.
All right.
Stop it.
John, do you know the name of that movie?
Oh.
The Contender.
Nice try.
The Contender.
Thank you.
All right, Dennis, do you know?
Casablanca.
Oh, really? You had a movie from way
Play it
back when.
again, Contender.
And Casablanca had some famous quotes.
Could have been a contender. I don't know, is this a boxing movie?
This is one of Marlon Brando's classic, yes, up-and-coming boxer, Terry Malloy. He played. It was called On the Waterfront.
You was my brother, Charlie. You should have looked out for me a little bit. You should have taken care of me just a little bit so I wouldn't have to take them dives for the short end money.
Well, I had some bets down for you. You saw some money.
You don't understand. I could have had class. I could have been a contender. I could have been somebody. Instead of a bum, which is what I am. Let's face it.
I used to date this dude who looked just like an off-brand Marlon Brando, and he was so hot. I wish he wasn't a jerk. And that's what I think of every time I see Mr. Brando.
We also just got this email from Andrew.
Hi, Andrew.
Says to the letter writer with the massive snot rocket.
Stop it!
Thank you, my friend. Dawn's horrified reaction and my imagination made that hilarious.
Oh!